Hey everyone, today is Sunday, the 21st of October. The last few days I've been playing Star Trek Online almost obsessively. I'm not really ashamed of that or anything. I'm just wondering when I'm going to get around to actually following through on my desire to play more Star Wars The Old Republic and XCOM, Enemy Unknown. The thing is, I really do want to play those games, but it's like I log into STO in the morning to do some duty officer stuff, and before I know it, it's the evening, and I'm too tired to play another game. So, I mean, admittedly, recently I've been working on my sets. I spent a lot of time in special task forces getting the encrypted data chips, or EDCs, to purchase the Mako ground set, which is a rifle, a suit of armor, and a personal shield. And I think that set really works for me on the ground. I think it's an improvement overall. I really did want the Mark 11, but it would have been twice the work for only a slight gain. So I'm really happy a friend of mine talked me into getting the Mark 10 because I can see results now instead of way down the road, and maybe even never seeing them considering they're changing out the EDCs for a reputation system. So, but yesterday I logged in, I did my duty officer thing, and then I started putzing around and picking up my dailies again and doing a few other things. And then we got some new fleet members, courtesy of one of my friends. He joined a guild that plays multiple games. And some of them decided they wanted to play Star Trek Online, and in order to prevent them from making a whole new fleet and having to go through a lot of the strain and effort of building up again, or building up period, my friend went, hey, we already have a fleet, come join us. So the last couple of days I've been doing my best to help people out, figure out what they're doing. I talked the guy through what the different skills mean and my idea of a good engineer cruiser build. Now, I did stress that his mileage may vary, and the primary goal is getting to 50, so specking in just a way to make it so that it's easy enough for you to get to 50. And then once you hit 50, you pick the ship you like, you pick the loadout you like, and then you just respec. And then after a while, you do it over and over and over again as needed. But hopefully not too many times, because respecs are a limited resource in this game. And then I talked to another guy about duty officers and a few other things. And I'm really glad I made those videos on the duty officer tutorials, my duty officer tutorial videos now, because now all I have to do is just say, here's the link. By all means, watch for yourself and learn and explore and blah blah blah. So, but yeah, I'm actually, once I've uploaded this video, I'm gonna sign into STO and see what's going on. I'm hoping some of my friends are gonna be on, so that I can do some stuff. I got a friend of mine to try the STFs the other day. I think it was Friday. Might have been Thursday. And he said what he always says: they're interesting. And I was like, no. Aside from the fact that they're interesting, what do you think? They're interesting. So I'm thinking he doesn't know necessarily what to think, other than if he's forced to do them over and over and over again too much, they're obviously going to be repetitive. Which I wholeheartedly agree with, which is why there is so much other stuff in the game that you can do every now and again to break up the monotony. Also, I do the same 3 STFs over and over again. Cure, space normal, infected, space normal, and Kinema Accord, space normal. And they're all significantly different enough that I don't feel like I'm doing the same thing over and over again. And because I have to wait an hour after doing, once I finish it, there's an hour cooldown on cure. So then I go and I do infected. Then there's an hour cooldown when I finish it. Then I go and do Kinema Accord. Kinema Accord takes a while sometimes, so once I finish that, I have to wait an hour to do that one. But by then, it's usually a few minutes left on Cure's cooldown. So I dick around, do something else, get up, get a drink of water, come back, and I start the whole cycle all over again. Sometimes having to wait in between doing them because of whatever. And then there's also the events, and I'm just starting to get into this whole cycle of keeping myself completely active in the game. And then there's always these moments where I'm just sitting there going, I don't know what I want to do next, but it is kind of nice just to sit here. So, you know, and I've got this kind of rhythm down, and I do enjoy doing the STFs, particularly on normal. They're a bit more fun, and if people are being idiots, it's a lot easier to recover from. Um, but still, yeah, it's a process. I don't know when I'm going to get back to Tor, and I don't know when I'm going to get back to XCOM, but I know exactly where I am in each of them with what I want to do, and it's like right there at the edge of my consciousness going, hey, we're waiting on you. Come back at any time. We're ready to go. So, anyways, I might have to make a decision soon on whether or not to delete Mass Effect 2. It's taking up 33 gigabytes of space on my already brain-starved hard drive. So it is currently the biggest piece of software I have. The second biggest being a tie between XCOM, Enemy Unknown, and Mass Effect 3 at around, I want to say 13. And maybe not XCOM, maybe something else. The important thing is that online games don't typically take up that much space because it's forever talking to servers. Anyways, until next time.